A new, more difficult standardized test was given to students in New York public schools, and the results are troubling.
Only 30% of city elementary and middle school students passed the latest math exam, and just 26% passed the English test.
As a whole, only 31% of public school students passed the new test, which is down from 55% who passed the old test in 2012 and 77% in 2009. Common Core, the new set of learning standards, has been picked up by 45 states and the District of Columbia. New York was one of the first states to take the exam. According to the New York Times, the goal is to move the schools away from rote learning and those weak multiple-choice bubble tests to a writing-intensive curriculum that emphasizes problem-solving skills. Students in Kentucky also took the test, which resulted in significantly lower scores compared to past years with different tests. Now that the scores from New York have been released, many critics of Common Core standards are taking this opportunity to speak out against the change, wondering if the new standards will be beneficial. In an op-ed from New York Daily News, a teacher in New York says there's no research suggesting Common Core would substantively help kids. When we teach kids, it behooves us to rely on science rather than wishful thinking. Michael Mulgrew, president of the United Federation of Teachers, says he believes in the program but feels the execution is the problem. The decision by the state and the city to rush Common Core through has made the situation much worse. The lack of a thorough new curriculum has meant the children were far less prepared. Although the scores were low throughout New York State, they were particularly low in low-income households and in the Black and Hispanic communities, showing the achievement gap is still present. But U.S. Education Secretary Arne Duncan says these major revelations are the point of the program. Too many school systems lied to children, families, and communities. Finally, we are holding ourselves accountable. Surprisingly, many celebrated charter schools posted poor scores as well. But there were some exceptions. One grade at Success Academy Charter School in the Bronx had a 90% passing rate for math and a 68% for language arts. The only states in the country who did not voluntarily adopt the standards are Alaska, Nebraska, Texas, and Virginia. For Newsy, I'm Jamal Andrews.